It's Barb. Welcome to part 2 of Shop My Halloween Stash. I'm putting all of it into a Michael's Recollection. It's a Michael's Hudson cart, the larger one that's kind of like their Lexington. I have a Martha Stewart pumpkin border punch. I'm going to put that at the bottom. I loaded with the stuff from the first video, basically the stuff to make treat bags for the kids. And then this is a Martha Stewart punch all over the page jack-o'-lantern face. I have a bunch of sequins. I don't know how well you can that one you can kind of see what it is. This one's just pumpkins. This one's got little tombstones and skulls and moons. This one I believe is all bats. I don't know how well you can see that, but it's all bats. When they're black like that, it's hard to see them. This one's skulls. And this one is spiders. You should do some shaker type things because I have so many of those things. They were so cute, I had to buy them, and I don't think I've ever used them. This one has a few things of ribbon in it, which I'm pretty sure I have more Halloween ribbon. At least I thought I did, and I can't find it. It's possible if it was just black and orange, I used it for a project for my daughter's classroom from where she taught before. At this black cat one, which I think I bought this one on clearance last year because it was just too cute. And then this black one with the purple trim that I got at Dollar Tree. This one came from Michael's. It's a Celebrate It line. Right now that's all this box has in it is those two ribbons. Does anybody know, does Michael's make these photo boxes in Halloween designs? I haven't seen them. I like to use those to store some extra stuff in, seasonal things in before I pack them away to kind of keep them from, running all over the place. I have some Halloween fat quarters. I do want to get a table runner and some hot pads done, but I don't think I'm going to get to them this year. So that'll just be there for next year. I'll probably find more Halloween fabric by then. I didn't say that. I have a bunch of Halloween washi. I'm going to advise people, use your washi. It has a shelf life. Some of them, as I've went to use them, they do nothing but like shred apart as you try to take them off the roll. I mean, I'll try to get past that. Sometimes you can, but other times it just does it. It just keeps doing it. If I after a couple of tries it's still doing it, I just throw the roll away. I've been trying not to buy too much washi for that reason. Every now and then I find a roll that I just can't resist. I'd like to find some medical themed washi. I know I'm probably the only person in the world who would want that. But when you have health issues like I do. My latest one was kidney stones. I don't think I shared that in the first one. I ended up in the ER over the weekend after not feeling well. Thursday night being in severe pain, and then it started again on Saturday, and hubby's like, "You're going to the ER this time. We're not. You're not going." Because I had kind of said to him after the next day on Friday, I said I probably should have went to the ER. The pain was that bad. And he says, if it happens again, you're going. This is a little box that I made. The file was a Design Space file by Carol Prevost from Carol's Cricut. She shares designs in her Facebook group. So if you join that, you can find her files. You just have to search the group. And I filled it with different Halloween tags that I made. I have some Disney ones, some just kind of different ones that I found in Design Space. Some I tied with mesh, some I tied with ribbons, some I made tassels for. I did use some of that spiderweb mesh. I liked those Disney images in Design Space, and what I did was I did them print and cut, so that I didn't have to put all those layers together. But those are all the Halloween tags. I should think about that and grab a tag out of there for each of the tag or two out of there for each of the kids, the neighbor kids. I have some extra tag bases that I made. They were supposed to be Halloween colors. Some of them are on Halloween paper even. Let's see some more on Halloween paper. And I just cut out different shapes. This one already has adhesive on it. I'm just keeping that in my cart, so if I want to make more tags. No, I think I have enough made. I have my washi chopper. It's not really Halloween, but I've got it on my cart right now because I figured I wanted it by my Halloween washi. And then these are my Halloween wood stamps that I have. This is one of Totally Tiffany's. This is her double-sided stamp and go bag. The other side has fall and Thanksgiving in it. I have more Halloween than I do anything. I wouldn't mind getting a single one and putting those each in a single and using the double for something else that probably needs the double. But for now, I still have time in this video, so I think we'll pull out the, this is my seasonal paper. This one's my fall section. So just put it there. And a little spider ring laying around. Flip it over this way. This is my huge Thanksgiving section. Thanksgiving paper is hard to find. I wish I could find more of it. And some of what I would use for Thanksgiving is just in the fall category, because I do think I have a section that's just fall. This one I got it Tuesday morning. It's called Fright Night. It's by American Crafts. You can see there's a lot of paper in there that wouldn't have to be Halloween. But I've just left this one together because I think I might have just gotten it sometime this year, so I haven't used any of that one. This one I bought last year at Michael's, of course, because it's Recollections. It's Moonlight Manor. I haven't bought any Halloween paper this year. There were some in the Hot Buys that I was going to get, but when I seen them, they weren't on sale, and I'm not spending $20 on a pad of paper. This one I think I used a 60% off coupon last year, because it wasn't a Hot Buy, I don't think. Because they used to label them Hot Buys. They don't do that anymore. This is kind of just some of my Halloween scraps, ones that I've used part of the paper. So I just keep a little... oh, this one's actually not one of those. This one's actually a scrapbook page, because it's got the 3 rings down the side. I just stuck my... I should switch that and put it into a regular pocket. And then this is just loose cardstock. That one should probably be in fall. Actually, some of this at the beginning I think might be fall. Maybe not. But it's just different. Most of this seems like it's double-sided, which is kind of nice. I like double-sided for the front part. The front section isn't double-sided. It's just single-sided. Most of these probably came out of paper pads, and I just split them up. I tend to do that with my paper pads. I tend to split them up and file them appropriately, because a lot of times when you buy like a Halloween pack, everything doesn't have to be Halloween. That one I showed was the perfect example. I just haven't split that one up yet. Just same with Christmas ones. I tend to leave them together until I do several projects for the seasonal ones, and then I split up and let it go. These I bought at Craft Fancy. It's called Spellbound. And it says by Sarah Gleason and Amber LeBeau, I think it says. Fancy Pants Designs. I thought I might be able to use this in place of vellum on some of the Dreaming Tree, like Halloween tea lights and whatever, lanterns. And then this is just some Halloween actual paper. It's really thin. I like to put the paper stuff in. This is one of Tiffany's paper pockets, I think it's called, because it's so flimsy that it's easy to damage it if you don't have it in something. So, and then I have a couple of 6x6 ones left. This one's just single-sided, so that's probably why it's left. It's the Boo paper pad by Recollections. I think it's a few years old. I've used some of it, but I tend to use the double-sided 6x6 more, especially seasonal, because I'll make pinwheels out of those. I will be doing some of those for the neighbor kids yet, but there's some cute ones in here that would work well. Let's go the other way too so you can see both sides. That's my Halloween paper. I think I'll wrap it up here, and we'll have a part 3 that will be what's in my Spinder binder, which is basically my off-the-rack scrap rack. For I don't have my seasons on my scrap rack anymore because it just got too full, and that'll take a little bit of time to probably flip through. So I think we'll just do that one in a separate video. See if that'll stay. And maybe if I have time at the end of that one, I'll try and show my cart all loaded up. Thanks for joining me. Catch you in the next part.